Hello and welcome to the next installment of working on my El Camino. I'm going to rebuild the carburetor today if I can. Have the kit, all the stuff. I should be okay. But first, the pressure gauge, the fuel pressure gauge fluctuates, and I want to fix that first and just test it out to see how it works before I take the carburetor out. And I bought this Spectre regulator. I saw a review on it compared to the Holly, and this held the pressure much more steady. So hopefully this will work. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, what do I need here? A flathead. Taking this bad boy apart. Actually, I want to leave. I wonder if I should go from here to keep. No, that's not long enough. So we're going to take it off here. Because it definitely has to go in between. See, I don't like it just hanging like that though. I gotta figure this out. Well, until I can figure out a way to mount it, I can at least get it hooked up and trying it out. Oh, fuel coming out. All right. Smells like varnish. Got some old gas in there. Not too old though, really. That's what's weird. Just get this on here. This is just a test anyway. Oh, that's Phillips. I have to mix it around. Phillips and then flathead. Oh shoot. Probably better off with a 1/4 inch, or not a 1/4 inch, what is it, like 3/8 or something? 1/4 inch, yeah, maybe a 1/4 inch. So, nonetheless, we're going to just run it like this for now. That's the end. Okay, let's get a clamp here. This is going to be a quick test. Right on there. So, just pop you in here. Loosen up the clamp, the new clamp. I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time, so there's no close-ups. Sorry. Well, actually, this may work out all right. I can make a bracket to hang this thing with. Okay, now it's time for the flathead. So these other clamps are older that he had on here already, and the new ones I just bought are Phillips. So, yeah, go figure. And literally it's that quick. Okay. We'll try to start this thing. Get these tools out of the way. I don't want them to rattle all over the place and wind up losing them. Just move them out of the way for now. That's not too bad. I may need to squirt some fluid in there, but I had it running earlier. Hopefully she'll just start right up. Well, I didn't have to put starter fluid in it. It started right up. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Let me just pull the camera off here. That's one problem fixed, solved. Well, still got to mount the thing. But if you look at the pressure, it's holding steady, although it's running low. That thing should be much higher than that. So we can always adjust that right here. Yeah, that pressure's running really low. But needless to say, it doesn't fluctuate anymore. And I will adjust that up. Let me put the camera back. All right, camera's back. Let me move it around. Size that is. All right. I'm gonna be ready for this, so I'm gonna get the right Allen key for this. Still too large. Another one down. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what's up. 7/16. I was right on it. PSI. Tighten that back down. Now we got the right fuel pressure.
Yeah, the fuel pressure was really low. But now it's at 6 PSI. This thing ought to run much better now. Okay, I guess it's rebuild carburetor time. So I'm not going to bore anybody with taking it out. I'll cut the video off for that. That's just going to be a bunch of stuff because I'll be leaning over, maybe hitting the tripod, and get it out. And the next thing you'll see, I'll be taking it apart. You know, I may leave it on. We'll see. Okay, so the fuel pressure was too high before the regulator got put in. And when I put the regulator in, it was set at its lowest setting. That's why it was so low at 3 pounds. So I had that right, it's at 6 pounds. We're good. Now I'm gonna start taking this carburetor out. And just simple as hooking the linkages. I'm gonna lose that. This thing needs a cleaning bad. Okay, we got that. Now we're gonna pop the spring, let that just rest, and we're gonna pop the manifold vacuum, if it'll come off. Manifold vacuum off. We'll just pop that over here so we know where it is, what it is, and then the distributor vacuum. We got that. Carburetor's not hot. That's good. So we got that. We have the linkages here. And we got to undo the vacuum for the master cylinder, undo the gas connection, and pop you over there, and then pop you over here so we know which one's which. For the choke. And where are my wrenches? Oh, they're in the other thing. So I'm gonna need a wrench to pop that off on the back. I'm not sure what size it is. I can hardly see it. That's definitely not that. Can't go one up. Five-eighths. Ooh, he really tightened on this thing. Oh shit, no way. No effing way. Well, ain't that a fine how you do? It's gonna bust that line. It was twisting the line. How? Good thing I caught it before I crimped it. Yeah, they really tightened down on that. Is this going to come out? Yeah, there's just no way. You would figure stuff wouldn't go right. Well, that's a fine how you do. really don't want to have to pull this whole line out, because this whole bracket would have to come off just to get the line out. Well, I could probably feed it through, but yeah. And it's a rubber line. I ought to just switch it out to a rubber line. I think I have some of this. I just have to buy a nipple for it. Unbelievable. All right, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'll be back. Let me cut this off. All right, I hope I got this figured out. I'm gonna have to lift it up and pull it, tilt it to get the vacuum for the brake line out. It's a metal hose, so, and it was going to crimp on me, and I don't want that. I have to go back to the parts store, get some other fix for it, and I'll do that later. So let me try to get this thing off. All right, the last bolt here, if I can get to it. Yep. All right, I should be able to just undo these by hand. Make sure my finger's on the nut. I don't want to lose it. Oh, nope. Came off anyway. Don't want to lose that anywhere. Put that right over here on the chrome. This one. I'm gonna pull this gasket off. Don't want to mess up the horn gasket. No, I don't. Son of a bitch. Where did you go? Oh, you're just right there. Ooh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. There we go. I got you. So there are washers on these. Yes, there are. Get these washers. There we go. Got the last one here. Now, let's just hope all goes according to plan. And how often does that happen? Feed it through. Come on, just feed through. And it did. That went according to plan. I cannot believe it. There she is. We got her out. Oop, getting gas everywhere. Oh shit. Didn't want to do that. Oh my God, is this thing a mess. I'm gonna pause this, get it over to the work area, and you're gonna see a mess. A real mess. Well, here it is. She's out. And here's what I mean by looking bad. Look at that. That is just nastiness. The old fuel in there turned into varnish and really messed things up. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these clean, but as long as they work, and they do.
So get started, get this thing apart and clean it up. Oh, and I didn't mention, I haven't rebuilt a carburetor in like 25 years. So it's not like riding a bike, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is. We will find out. So first thing I'm gonna do is take this choke off. And the choke, I put a notch where it was preset. Hopefully it'll be that when I get back to it. So, ooh, that's tight. That's a little loose. I wonder if it's a bigger one. No, that's the right size. It just doesn't seem to fit perfect. Well, it's fitting. It's doing its thing. And then here's the third one. Let's get that loosened up. That one was easy. Okay. I'll take that. Take the win when I can. And after getting the carburetor off, I was able to get the vacuum tube for the brakes off. And oiled it up a little. It should be fine. Disaster averted. Alright, here's that one. That one. Well, we're getting there. Oh, gotta have that road ring. Alright, we're gonna set this bad boy aside. Over here. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta change our torques to 25, I think. Not even. That's not. I can't see because I can't tell 25 from anything else. Okay. Alright, but you know what I want to do first? I think I want to take those out because I really don't want to mess up those needles. Okay. They're up here. Let's pop it off. Up here. And pop that off. So facing me left and right. That's what I'm gonna do. Make sure I got that right. Oh man, that's sticky. Right. There's left. 1547. Is that stock? I don't know. Well, I bought me some picks to be able to pick this stuff out. We're cheap, a couple bucks. If it makes the job easier, I'm willing to spend a couple bucks. Come on. I don't think they can make this. There we go. They can make this thing open up. Pull these springs out. There's one. What color is that? Looks like it's orange. But no, I'll just put it, yeah. I know it doesn't go inside the needle, but if I stick it in the needle like that, yeah, it'll stay. Pluck the other one out. Get that in. Okay, got these guys Now I should be able to take the top off. $25, right? Yep. Actually, before I do that, let me pop this pin right here so I can get the linkage off. Got to do that. And I realized they had it on the lowest setting here. They didn't have it in the center where Edelbrock has it as default. And they must have been compensating for something. I'm not sure. Well, it worked, whatever it was doing. So I think the jets are actually clogged, is what's going on, because the accelerator pump actually feels good. Okay, we gotta unclip that, and we gotta unclip the choke. For now. I could probably just leave that on, but I'm not going to. Just leave it undone. Oh yeah, I have to undo it from there to get the top off. What the frick? Alright. Got that. And then this needs to be pulled off. Get these pins all together. That off here in a minute. Let's go ahead and start taking this bad boy apart. Well, all the screws are coming out easy enough. Nice and tight, but not too tight. I'm half afraid to see what's under here, considering what the bottom looked like. Alright. Have them all loose. Pull all these bad boys out of here. Right now would be a good time to have a drill. To speed this up. Huh. Well, that was weird. It stopped recording saying that my card can't handle the recording. That doesn't make sense. It's the best freaking card you can get for that camera. What the hell? Issues, man. All right, we got two more. One more. Oh, here comes the mailman up driving by. I was gonna say I don't have any orders. Here we go. The moment of truth. Yeah. Actually, I was expecting it to be worse. That's not bad. A little bit of debris, a little bit of dirt on the floats. I see that. Okay. This is looking promising. This is looking promising. So let me go ahead and just pull out the accelerator pump. Should have done that first, but or unhook the S-clip, but I didn't. There we go. Loosening up now. Yeah, I should have done this before. Here, let me just set it back down on here. That'll help. Okay, here we go. Have that. Pull that off. Pull the S-clip off. Just stick that right there on the side. Okay, now. Looking to see if there's any wear in there. Yeah, it does look kind of open. All right, let's pop the spring out. There's the spring. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see the corrosion in there. Oh yeah. That's probably why the accelerator pump wasn't working. Okay. So just spray all this and clean it real good. All right, we'll set you aside. We'll set you aside like that. Bend up the frickin' floats. I still have to measure them and everything. Wow, we're talking dirty. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I hope these jets come out easily enough. Actually, it doesn't look too awful bad. Let's see if we can just loosen them. Well, that's going to need a wider screwdriver. Bit. Say, like that. Oh shit, it just chewed right up. No, don't you dare. Let's use this other one. It's wider. Don't you dare chew up. That just chewed that thing right out. It's brittle. Ah, got it. Holy crap, that scared me. Yes. Oh man. Well, that one came. Just loosen it. Don't come out all the way. I gotta mark which one's which. Okay. Let's see if this one will come out. This was my biggest worry. Oh, that one was easy. Whoa. Actually came out too far. There we go. And yep. Yes. Oh, another win. Yeah, that had me going for a minute there. That scared the shit out of me. I do not want to be drawing that out and trying to get it out, and I don't have to. So, now, let's put you away. Let's put you away. I like keeping my tools organized. And we're going to need 2 different size Torx. Unbelievable. Yep. I'm going to pull the main 2 accelerator pump jets out. Alright, I made a change to the video. And I think it was set on some weird aspect ratio. I don't know. But if it cuts off again, I'm going to have to figure it out. So now we're going to we took this out, and we'll clean it, spray through it, see what's going on. Hopefully that's not too clogged or it's not too bad in here. But if I turn this upside down, because it's going to be really hard to get that pin out. Let's do it this way. It's not coming out, is it? It is not coming out. That or the ball. Yeah. So I think I do see why the jets work, why it wasn't working. This is stuck. Let's turn it upside down. It fell out. Unbelievable. But the ball is still in there. And yeah, I see corrosion on that. Let's go down here, see if we can get it to move. Move that ball around. Maybe we can loosen it up. And it did. And it did. There we go. We got that. The little ball bearing is kind of out of shape there a little bit. All right, we got that out. That was a big thing. These are so easy to lose. Okay. Now we're going to take these jets out. Now when I set these down, I have to reverse where I set them on the table because I have the carburetor turned around. Try to pay attention to this. Right? No, I have it right. I have it right. My bad. Yep, I'm good. I thought I had it turned around. I'm not paying attention. Alright. But like all these parts coming off, they're all sticking in place. Like they don't want to just pop out. See? Like it's really just sticking in there, and then the gaskets are sticking, so that gasket's going to have to be picked out of there. This thing was in dire need of a cleaning. I wish I had a sonic cleaner and set this thing in there for an hour, but I don't. I may have to just soak it in something. Boil it or something, I don't know. But I will figure it out one way or another. Let's just, yep, see, you hear that click? It's where it's sticking. Oh my gosh, part of the gasket came on. Good thing I have the Edelbrock kit. From Edelbrock, not the Chinese one. We almost had this thing apart, don't we? Let's get the flathead, a big one, a big one, a big one. Okay. Actually, I probably don't even need it. I can do it with this other Torx. I'm just curious as to how far the idle screw, the mixture screw was. Whoop. So that was where it was. It's going to be 1.5. That's not bad. It's about where it should be. From my record. Oh my goodness. That is a mess. Yeah, this thing is dirty. Real dirty. But it was like that, so we're going to tighten it down. One and less than I have, probably 1.25. So let's look at this one. Oh yeah. I can feel grit in it. There's grit all through it. So it's definitely due for cleaning and a rebuild. Look at the jump. Look at that jump. Just scooping up off of that. Okay, accelerator pump. Should have put that away earlier. Of course, I have a brand new one. Yeah, hopefully I won't have to use starter fluid to start it the first thing in the morning. And once you do it once, the starter fluid, it's run for a little while. It'll run the rest of the day and start right up. But this ought to take care of business. Now, how bad is this sticking? I would say pretty bad. How can I pull that up without? Yeah, it won't even pull up. Wow. That's pretty bad. There's stuff all down in here. Oh, come on, screw. Don't you be messed up. There it goes. God damn, that screw. It felt like it wanted to strip. And I don't have any more of these. Oh, it's just junk in there. Okay. One more here. Well, we just about have it apart. Just about. It's getting these guys out, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't want to. There we go. Wow. That's a mess. That is an utter mess. You can tell this carburetor's done its time service. Probably would have been better off buying a brand new one. Oh God, these gaskets are all just breaking apart too. Just all cracked and stuff. Pull that gasket. Let's see if we can get this gasket out. Yep. Okay. So now we have that. Well, she lifts off and she's, yeah. Just take a look at that. That goo. It's literally stuck to it. Look. So that's why she needs a cleaning and rebuild. And some of you out there who may be watching this may say, whoa, I've never seen a carburetor this bad. I have. But like I said, it's been many years ago. So these gaskets here are shot beyond repair. I'm gonna have to pick this out little by little. Yep. Doesn't want to come out. Yep. Unbelievable. Well, I better have a good scraper. Holy moly, look at that. Oh my God, the goo. Black goo is down in that thing. It's a, seriously, that is bad. All right, I'll have to get those out when I clean it. So let's try to get you guys out.
Alright, these guys are out. Let's see what these look like. Yeah, corrosion all the way through. Let's see how this gasket will come off of here. Not that I'm going to reuse it, but just to make sure that it's, oh yeah, at least it comes off easy. There we go. So I checked and made sure these guys were all tight in their places, and so we know that's good. We wouldn't have any vacuum leaks through there or fuel leaks. Well, you're not going to have any fuel leaks because they're separated from the bulb. But now it's time to just clean. So I'm going to spend a long time cleaning this, and I'm not going to videotape that. Just not going to happen. So hopefully we'll get this cleaned up real quick, and then I'll be back when it's clean, and we will start putting it together. All right, I cleaned it the best I could. Without an ultrasonic cleaner, that's really hard to do. So, and I only have 35% on my battery, so I don't know how long that's going to last, but we'll get as much as we can. I can start putting things in. So, yay on that. So, let me pull out my knife and open up these packages. There's one. Oh, leave that there. There's two. There we go. I'll put these in. Well, these washers don't want to, they want to screw in, don't they? Yep, they screw on. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Then the screen goes in like that. You just drop it in easy. Let's get this bad boy in here. Come on. Oh, I don't have a real wide screwdriver, so there we go. No, it's fitting kind of tight. Fitting kind of tight. Okay, where's my other screen? There it is. The washer. That's real tight. Wait a minute, it's not even straight. Well, that's a fine how you do. Skinnier. Yep. That put in. Oh, come on out. There we go. Come on. Stopping it. It's not wanting to go in evenly.
thing up.
Well, the threads look clean. Let's try that again. Come on. Get in there. Yeah. Is there a burr on this thing? Ah, there's the problem. Possibly. Looks like the end of this thing's marred up a little. That's weird because I'm going straight. Last thing I want is to get this all stripped. Then I will be getting a new carburetor. Huh. Ain't that a thing? Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it's not going in straight for some reason. Now. Yeah, once it starts, and then it starts bending. It starts going in at an angle. I do not know why either. The threads look fine. See, looks straight. Now, nope, it's crooked. Wow. This is starting to really kind of freak me out. Alright, let's find out if it's this or the hole itself. We'll take this one that I know just screwed right in and put it over there and see what happens. Oh, it's the fitting itself. It's not the threads on the carburetor. Oh shit, I see it. I do see it. It is marred. Let me blow in my knife here. See if that did it. It's just a little, just like a little tick on there. There we go. That was it. Yes. All right. Right, now we gotta put these in. Our little needles. Pop them in. Pop those bad boys in.
mistake and put these on. Floats back in. I know this can be a hassle. Hey, it went easy. Here's the other floats. Both of the floats are in. We'll put the gasket on and measure that here in a minute. Let's put you aside real quick. All right. We got those guys out of the way. Ball. Where's the little ball bearing? There it is, the little ball bearing. There it is. Drop that ball bearing in. So I know it's in. I just told myself it's in. And then the push down for it. Then we can screw this jet in. Okay, let's get the gasket for it. Gasket. Let's get the screws for that. Should be two small ones. Where are they? Everything move around. There they are. Get these two small ones in. Tighten the jet down. Okay. Oh, that's too large. Isn't it? Right size. Right size. Yeah, it's not the cleanest in the world. Like I said, I had to hand clean this pretty much. I boiled it for a while, a couple hours, but it just pretty gunked up. I'm probably going to wind up having to get a new one soon, or get a ultrasonic cleaner, one or the other. Let's put you in. Okay. Whoops. All right, I'm running out of battery. It's going to die, and I want to get this done. So I'm going to cut this thing off, and then next time I'll be on, hopefully it'll be starting the car, getting it ready. It's pretty boring sitting here watching this thing go together. So, alrighty, I'll be back when it's time to start. All right, the carburetor is back in, and started right up. Didn't have to use any starter fluid. Sounds good. I was really happy with what I did. It just has an initial tune, so it's not tuned yet. But I'm going to start it to see how it does. I'm not even gonna put a foot on the gas. Not even. So,
Okay, here we go.
yep, she started right up. I left that in there. Good thing it's in a spot where it can't fall all over shit. So I went and put gas in it. Running pretty smooth. Before it had a little luck to it, and not anymore. And you see. Fuel pressure's running low again. I got to figure that out because I adjusted it. So, but I'll figure it out anyway. It's running good though. Maybe that fuel pressure gauge is faulty. I don't know. We'll shut that thing off. There we go. So that's one project done on it. Sorry, the battery ran dead on me. Well, just about. And at least I saved enough to get this part done. And next, maybe the stereo, maybe finally the cleaning. And I still have to get rid of the oxidation on the clear coat. So a few more little things here and there. Charge the AC. But I'm gonna probably do a video for each thing I do. Relocate the pressure valve, get that done so it's mounted properly. It means I have to go buy some hose. Yeah, I already have braid to put on the hose if I want. So alrighty, we'll see you on the next one.